It's me. I'm back. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The cough drop's in the mouth and the lab coat's on back order. Got a bit of a sore throat going on today. Not feeling overall perfect, but this cough drop will be gone soon enough. Can you even hear? Wait, what? Can you hear like the clicking of it on my teeth? Hopefully not. Anyway, I just noticed something. If I shake, do I take the ball back? Watch this. So I'm going to throw the ball way out there. Thank you, Hefty. We can't even see it. But if I shake and I felt the wiggle, the ball disappeared. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. I can reclaim the ball. Doesn't really matter too much, but anyway, getting into a bit of a, what would you call it? Random intro, sort of. Today, what I'm looking to do, of course, this is the first time we're doing a Pokemon Shield live stream publicly available for everybody, because I'm looking for some assistance on some max raid battles. I'm at the point now, if you've seen, I think the most recent episode, let me just check, see which ones have published. Because as far as the member live streams go, I'm a little ahead of what you might be seeing in the public releases. But I do believe we've seen something noteworthy, let's say, in the last public video. Let's get a tracker down here. Checking my own channel, checking my own uploads. Maybe we haven't seen it yet. Excuse me, let me check my content. It says episode 46 was the latest one to go up. Oh, so we haven't seen that one publicly yet. Anyway, bit of spoilers, I suppose. But, hello, Sailor Pika, greetings. But for anyone who is not yet aware, we do have, in fact, I'll go to my team right now. I'll show you that. We've got Hefty, the Garbodor, already max souped up for, Gigantamax ability. I'll show you that right now. Hefty has that nice, Gigantamax X symbol next to his name there. So he can Gigantamax. The goal for today is, and anyone that wants to help me with this is welcome to do so, getting enough max mushrooms to get Varuta's max soup available, so we can Gigantamax into Gigantamax Copperaja. So to do that, of course, you have to do a number of max raid battles to get one cluster of max mushrooms to appear. Sailor Pika has looked it up for us. You need to do 3 max battles, or max raids, to make one cluster of mushrooms appear, and we need 3 total clusters to be able to make another max soup. So that means I'm looking to do 6 max raids today. And I'm going to keep list of who does help me out with this. Everyone who does join in, one sec, I got my little notepad open here. Anyone that does help out with a max raid today, I'll give you 100 lab loot towards future redeemables on the channel. Or if you're a member, you'll get 200 lab loot. And I'll keep track, like I said on the side here, based on your username, your YouTube username, let's say. I'll mark down how many lab loot points you get. Was there anything else I was going to go over? I don't know. This isn't the full intro just yet. Essentially, what this is going to be is a live stream, obviously, but I'm also going to do an intro for an episode as we get started, and I'll chop up the footage to just like a standard, we say like half-hour episode of like the max raid battles. So anyone that wants to jump in and be part of Pokemon Shield history, even though the game is what, 10 years old at this point or something, even though it's already history, you can be a part of my personal history of the Pokemon Shield adventure. So we'll stick around here for a little bit longer, wait for people to show up. When you, so check the pinned message in the chat. I do have my Switch friend code listed there, as well as the code I'll be using for the max raid battles, the link code. So keep those in mind. Feel free to send me a friend request, but let me know in the chat what your in-game trainer name is, so I know which YouTube account to assign the lab loot points to. Otherwise, I'm not going to know from one spot to the other who is what, because it's probably not common that someone would have the same username for YouTube and in Pokemon. Let me make a little list on my notepad here. We'll say YouTuber and trainer. I should actually make a little list for total points as well, lab loot. I think I got this making sense. All right, there will be also a question of the day for this too, and since this is the first time we are doing a public live stream, anything that I mentioned for question of the day, you can answer it now if you want, but in order to earn the lab loot points that I'm saying are going to be given out as a bonus towards the end of the series, make sure you come back when this episode goes live on the channel, the edited episode, and leave your answer there as well, because that way it counts towards getting questions for giving answers for every question of the day along the way. Hey, that's what I say. All right, I want to try and finish off this cough drop here. So, as far as the public releases go, this is the team we are working with. I'll probably do another quick team recap once the episode starts. Of course, we got Varuda, our Copper level 47, level 47 Mando. So these levels are going to be higher than what you see in the public episodes, but if you are a member, you're more up to speed on those. So we got Mando, level 47, our Galarian Slowpoke. We've got Slick, our Drizzile, the starter, at level 48. And Hefty, of course, the Gigantamaxable Garbodor at level 48 as well. Is that 47, 48 across the board? So as I discovered during the painful fairy-type gym battle, we are technically over-leveled, so we're going to sort of ease off on grinding for the most part, but I guess we're going to have to do a little bit, technically, doing these max raid battles. So who is in the chat right now? Oh, there's heavy fog somewhere on the Isle of Armor? I don't care. So who in the chat right now is looking forward to doing some of these max raid battles? Let's just do a quick little look at the weather as well. Let's see whether or not it's good for us. How do I check the weather again? Toggle weather. No, that's not it. How do I do this? My screen is all weird when I'm doing the recording. Let's see. Plus. Okay. Bam. So I get a lot of standard weather. Looks like I got some bright sun here. I don't think we can't get to the lagoon yet. That's water traveling, it looks like. We haven't even been to this weird place yet. Or that weird place yet. Or this weird place yet. Honeyclam Sea. Of course, I'm fully aware it says Honeycomb. That's just me liking to mispronounce stuff for fun. Why not? Brawler's Cave. Workout Sea. This must be where we saw the Wailord in one of the recent streams. So let me just take a quick look-see at the area. And see... Watch us not even have enough max raids to do. Well, there's one down there. Okay, so there's one... There's the Wailord. Are there any max raids around this way? Just making sure my microphone was on. Hey, Jigglypuff! Dude, there's Jigglypuff of us here. There's another max raid. But is that the one on the tower? Nope, that's on the ground. So there are at least 2. 3. There's one over there. Leave me away. Leave me away, Bouffalant. Ah! Get out of here. Okay, level shouldn't be too bad. If I need to, I got plenty of Pokédolls to run away. And again, like I said in a previous episode, I find it funny how, for the first time, this generation has made Pokédolls feel like a decent move or decent item. I've never given them a second thought in any other generation until we hit this one. Okay, so we're seeing 3 here, but let's fly off to wrong button again. Town map. I'll just check something here on the computer. Things seem okay-ish. Okay, let's head up over to here. Let's take a quick look, see if there's any raids around this area. And I'm looking to start the first raid in about, let's say, 5 minutes. Okay, there's one in the distance, but that might be one of the ones that we've already seen. Oh, thank you, Sailor Pika. Just tweeted out the stream, which, if I was smart, I would also have done. I did post on YouTube on the community tab, though. But the more, I guess, eyes we have on this, the better. So there's a raid here. I think that would be a 4th one. We can probably get 6. Hey, Kingler. Did you guys know that Kingler can Gigantamax? I'm sure you all knew that. I've always liked Kingler. I mean, not enough to put in the team because I've already got so many water type, you know, electric weaknesses. But just its design is like simple yet unique enough, I guess. You know what? I just realized if we don't have enough natural raids, I always can get some wishing stars or wishing pieces and make our own raids. Miltank, you chasing me? There might also be raids inside some caves. So that's something for me to keep in mind as well. Alright, so once again, if anyone is new popping in here, oh, Lycanroc. Oh, Lycanroc. We are going to be doing some max raids to try to get myself enough max mushrooms to maximize, or gigantamaximize, there's a Diglett, my Varuta. Because the next gym I have to take on is an ice type gym, and I'd like to have a nice Gigantamax steel type, if possible. And I think it should be possible. I see you, Diglett. I see an item here too. But I don't want to get too much stuff that's not going to be technically part of the episode. Hi, Diglett. Is that another Diglett? Nope, just the one. Alright. Ooh, Gigalith. I got your shiny in Pokemon Go from a community day. Look at all these Diglett. I'm going to say they're easier to spot. First of all, they're a lot less plentiful. And they are easier to spot than the Koroks have been. Ooh, Dragon. So, I mean, the Korok hunt in this game won't be so bad. I don't know. Like, I mean, I have a feeling I'm not going to have all post-game stuff done by the time Scarlet and Violet come out, because they come out in, like, 18th, isn't it? So that is 11 days away, about a week and a half. First of all, who's excited in a week and a half for when Scarlet and Violet come out? Because I'm kind of excited. I want to see what's happening there. Okay, this all connects through. Good to see. Yeah, so as far as I might be able to get the main story of this done, but if not, I'll get it done as soon as I can. But even if I do get it done in time, I don't know if we'll have enough time to do much of the post game. So I might even just do that myself off screen. I do know I'm going to be working at trying to get the ribbons, or at least as many ribbons as I can, for my collective Pokemon. I still have to get a bunch of ribbons for my team that is currently in Ultra Sun, though. Now, there's some ribbons I don't say, like, as a priority to have to get. Like, usually anything to do with, like, Battle Tower or the Battle Tree. Because, like, those challenges, sometimes, I'm just going to admit, like, the Pokemon I have, they're not all powerhouses. So, in some situations, some of the available ribbons are just not available for them. I'm not going to be able to pull it off. I have to feed my Pokemon? Wait, what is this? Oh, I got to go plant my flowers in Pikmin Bloom. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do that after we're done here. Currently in Pikmin Bloom, they have the first anniversary special event going on, which works well for me because when I was being a slacker and not playing for like several months over the winter season, I missed out on a few different kind of flowers. Plum blossoms I have not gotten any of, but with this first anniversary event, this week-long thing going on, plum blossoms will be possibly blooming at random points. So I'm looking to see if I can get some of those. And I don't think they have different colors. I think it's just, you know, one looks like the cherry blossoms or the sunflowers. I think it's just the plum blossoms are just the blossom itself. Alright, I'm going to swing on back to Mr. Mustard's house. And we'll begin our raid battling from there. You're excited, says Sailor Pika? Hard to believe that the new gen is practically here. I know, especially, I will say, I know I'm in a bit of a unique situation because I'm only recently playing Gen 8 here. But, it's weird to be like, I'm still working on this, and as far as I know, we're immediately going to roll into Gen 9 as soon as I'm done this. Alright, so, I don't know who all will be interested, but I'm going to do a quick little switch back to my main screen. Wait, I mean my home screen on the Nintendo. See if there's any friend requests that have come in. I'm gonna disconnect from Shield? What? I'm only seeing one friend request, but no one mentioned it in the chat yet, so we'll hold off on that for the time being. But I want to jump in and get our first raid done. What I'll probably do is we'll do a raid, spend about 5-10 minutes just relaxing, chatting, and such, and then we'll get back into looking for people for a second raid. But let us officially start the recorded video. Let me bring this back up here too. So I'm going to do the intro for the full video, and I'm not even going to bother timing this. However long it takes us to get through 6 raids today, that's going to be the length of the episode. I'll just cut out the in-between parts. Alright, with that, all viewers now get the chance to see how there's no layout when the members watch this. Hope that's not distracting, but it is what it is. And let's get ready to go in 3. Now, I like never doing a full countdown. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. We're back on the Isle of Armor. And, of course, we're back here in Pokemon Shield, Gen 8 of our Pokemon Adventures here on the channel. So, in the last episode, I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it yet, because we're doing this out of order. This live stream is happening before the last live stream episode's finished, so not everybody knows what's happened just yet, but I'll let you watch the previous episode for yourself. Basically, we ended off with a phone call coming in. Too bad. We are trying to get enough max mushroom clusters to be able to make a max soup for one of our Pokemon. That's the wrong thing. This is the right thing. So, as you may be well aware, Hefty, our Garbodor, already has Gigantamax ability. But since the next gym is Ice type, I want to get a Steel type Gigantamax. We found out in previous streams, previous episodes, that we need to do 3 max raid battles on the Isle of Armor to make a cluster of max mushrooms appear, and we need 3 total max mushrooms to make a max soup. So, long story short, we need 6 more max raid battles complete. And we're going to lead the team right now. We've got Varuta, the level 47 Copperajah, holding the metal coat to power up the steel type attacks, of course. The ability of Sheer Force is pretty awesome and decent and sweet. Iron Head, Bulldoze, Stomp, and Iron Defense for the moveset. Who keeps... What is all these notifications? Leave me be. I'm turning you on Do Not Disturb, phone. Sorry for the delay here. I should have done this long ago. Excuse me. And the nature of Varuta here is a lax nature. Next, we got Mando, the level 47 Galarian Slowpoke, a lonely-natured Pokemon by nature. She has Zen Headbutt, Slack Off, Headbutt, and Yawn. The ability is Own Tempo, and holding the Eviolite to boost those very lacking defenses. Next is our starting Pokemon, Slick, our Drizzile at level 48, holding the Mystic Water to power water attacks. He's got the Torrent ability to power water attacks. He's got Water Pulse, Swift, U-Turn, and Tearful Look. And the nature is Sassy, and a naive-natured... Gigantamaxable Garbodor, Hefty, level 48. He is using Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spike, Stockpile, Metal Claw. He's got the terrible Weak Armor ability. Can't wait to change that. And holding the Black Sludge for some HP Recover E. Alright, so without further ado, this whole episode I'm going to focus on these max raid battles. So I'm going to go hit them one by one, see how many people want to jump in from the chat, and I'll come back as the raid battle, the first one, kicks off. So I'm going to switch back over to this scene here. So right now, I've only seen Sailor Pika in the chat, but that's fine. You've been a very reliable warrior helping us out here, so let's head on down to this first glowy spot we see and see what we see. I should be on my bike. It makes more sense. I'm going to get off my bike so I don't crash. Okay, so I got to connect first of all to the internet. Connecting indeed. And I got to actually open up my own pinned message to see what is the code I put in for our raid battles. Okay, so if anybody pops in during this... oh, it's only... What is this? Igglybuff. 2-star Igglybuff. If anyone pops in while we're doing this, feel free to send me a friend request. My Switch friend code is pinned at the top of the chat. And once this raid is done, I'll look into adding more people. We'll go off to the next raid. I'm going to give it about, say, like I said, about 5-10 minutes between each one. And, what do I want to use? Yeah, I'll keep Copperajah. And I'll see if we can add more people for the next raid. And if not, Well then, tough luck. No extra lab loot for you folks. Alright, so the code is 5432 9870. Okay, before we do this, I'm just going to check. I just got a message on the phone there. I'm going to see what that's all about. So I will be just a moment. Can you hear me now? You should be able to. Alright, is this code correct? I think so. Yep. Alright, so we're going to invite others. So what I'll probably do, I'll let the time go until, say, 30 seconds, because if there's some people that might be lurking in the chat, we'll let them jump in. I mean, again, I have to know what your YouTube name and your trainer name is to be able to make sure that the lab loot gets assigned properly. And I think this week at some point, I'm going to do a live stream where I set up our Discord server. I might even make a note. I'll do that later. I'm sure I won't forget. I'll make a note to look into it tonight to see what the starting steps are, and then maybe tomorrow at some point. Like, I have something planned for tomorrow. I don't want to say what it is yet. Depends on timing, if it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. But we'll just say I'll try to make it happen at the right time. I just messed up the thing. Oh, I just broke the thing. 1 sec. There we go. All right, so again, I'll wait till there's 30 seconds left on the timer, and then we'll get ready for battle. 2 Copraja? Are you bringing a shiny one to show me up? If so, I mean, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Speaking of I don't mind... Oh, I gotta do the question of the day, too. But anyway, speaking of I don't mind things, I got beat up at our Pokemon League yesterday at Heroes Beacon by a little kid. Actually, well, I didn't, but my deck did, because partway through, some of the other players wanted to do a tournament, so the other professor that I work with there, he took over my deck playing against this new player. I went over to officiate the tournament, and my fellow professor got my team obliterized because he never knows how to work my decks. I mean, you kind of need to know a deck of Pokemon TCG from scratch to know what to look for and what to play, when to play it. So I don't mind. I don't blame him for like not winning, but he didn't take any prizes. I think he could have taken a prize or two. But no surprise here. My decks are what's called an acquired taste, I guess. I'm going to switch back over to the scene. We got 10 seconds till I start the battle. And then we'll get started. And I got to ask that question of the day. Did I write it down? No, I did not. That's fine. All right, we're getting ready here. Angie, Sailor Pika, is ready to join us. We're going to get two other randos in here to help us also. And I forgot to mention the question of the day. So, again, make sure you answer every question of the day leading to the finale to earn a whole bunch of bonus lab loot. I've mentioned in the past few episodes what kind of bonus you're looking forward to. I'll mention again later on. But right now, we're going to focus on an Igglybuff. Very loud Igglybuff. My question of the day for you folks is, what is your most memorable max raid capture? Were there any shinies you picked up? Were there any perfect stat ones, like rare species? What exactly do you remember most as far as these max raid battles? I don't think I need a Dynamax. I'm just going to go straight up Iron Head. Yeah, I kind of don't want to Dynamax. I feel like I should Dynamax once. Because I'd like to see what the regular Dynamax is. I mean, it's just a bigger form. But I'd like to see it, and then see what the Gigantamax form is once we have that ready to go. Speaking of ready to go, Pokeball Go. Can we catch a shiny Igglybuff? Gigantamaxable. If we don't, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I've already got a Jigglypuff on the main team. But I mean, this could be another Pokemon for some jobs in this region, perhaps. Alright, let's see. It's only a 2-star raid, so rewards may not be super crazy great. But we'll take what we can get. I gotta remember to use a bunch of Dynamax candy on some of my Pokemon, too. Standard, I think that's just a regular. We got Candies S, Candy M, 1 Dynamax Candy, an Armorite Ore, an Yapapa Berry, a Kelpsy Berry. We got so many Tri-Attack TRs. It's wild. Now, it's going to say it's adding to our party, but it's going right into the PC box. Igglybuff, the balloon Pokemon. Taking advantage of the softness of its body, Igglybuff moves as if bouncing. Its body turns a deep pink when its temperature rises. No nickname. Not in my party. We're sending you away right away. So that's the first raid done. So we'll take a little pause here. See if anyone else shows up before we tackle raid number 2 in live time, about 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, I was like, what the heck is that moving back there? It's another people. I gotcha. Alright, switch back over to the scene. So I'm going to send Igglypunk off to the PC box. PC, where is it? Box number 1. Okay. You're getting a lot of Pokemon for the jobs, at least. Did you get a shiny, by the way, Sailor Pika? Hopefully, soapfully. If anyone's coming in, be sure to check the pinned message. Indeed, if you want to help with these max raids and get some possible, maybe shinies or good rewards. I think, depending on what the next raid Pokemon is, I might Dynamax then just to get it done. So actually, I got to mark Sailor Pika with 1 raid assist. If I could type, that'd be great. So I'll say 1 raid complete. Ah, just a regular, eh? Hi, Jiggy. How you doing? Why can't we feed these guys? I would love to. I'd love to drop a berry out for this. Speaking of berries, I have to remember to buy some more Chesto berries here to make more dry curries. I'm in a hurry to fill that curry dex. I'm actually not. I'm gonna take my time with it. You know what I said about starting a timer? I wasn't going to do it. I'm actually going to do it now. Let's give myself, let's say, 8 minutes at this point. Hopefully 10 minutes in between each raid is not too excessive, but that does give more time for other folks to show up at least. Alright, I'm going to camp out at the next max raid that I see. There's none over there. But there is one. Oh, there's 2 off in this direction. No Bouffalant. No Choodle. I don't know if I can even get to this one up here, though. I guess we'll find out. Oh, actually. Oh, it's a camp. That's not even a raid. Okay. Huh. I didn't know those showed up as things. I should check out a camp sometime. Oh, we did that, didn't we, Sailor Pika? We both did the camping together. I didn't wanna. Unless it was a shiny. I want to beat up wild Pokemon. Except the raid ones. And that's just so I can snag the shrooms. No, not bad. I wants to run. Level 47, I assumed, despite the slowness, excuse me, we were going to be able to get away. Okay, where is this other raid? It's on the beach. So let's head down that way. You know, I probably should just grab all this stuff, these sparkly items as I find them, but it feels weird to me to pick up stuff off screen where people might wonder, where did you get, like, you know, say, worst case scenario, where'd you get that Master Ball? It's like, well, I would have liked to show you, but Dende, what are you doing? Hello. Morpeko? Hi, Morpeko. Look at this. Oh, that's so cute. Friend request received. I'm assuming that's from someone here in the chat. So, whoever just sent a friend request in the chat, let me know what your player name is, just to confirm, you know, who is being added in, so I can keep track of who's going to get those extra bonus lab loot points for when we do some giveaways and bonus rewards on the channel. Oh, more Pico's leaving. Oh, Dedende's leaving. Yes, we indeed did do the camping, that's right. Oh yeah, that's when we did like, we were both trying to stir the curry, and that was spilling everywhere, but we still got, I believe, the Copperaja class? Hey, dude. Why can't this be like Pokemon Legends Arceus? We can take care of... I mean, I know that game came after, but like, how you can toss berries to them in that. Yeah, don't be shy, say hi. Because I'm going to need to know which YouTuber wants to join in for these max raids. Because I want to be able to make sure people get their just rewards as I'm offering them. And I don't know yet how much of how many points I'm going to like, require, let's say, of people that want to jump in for Scarlet and Violet. I'm thinking maybe, my first thought is 500 points per episode. That might be too high. I'll see. I'm going to take like an average of who, or what the average amount of lab loot points people have by the time I'm ready to start bringing people into Scarlet and Violet. My first thought is just, like I said, 500, because you can get, by the end of the series, if you answered every lab loot question, or every question of the day to get lab loot, there's going to be like 25 per question. So let's say that's 20 episodes. So that's going to be, what would that be? 500? Is that right? Whatever it is, by answering every question of the day, you're going to get at least that times 100 based off of the injuries and the knockouts I've taken, too. So people can earn quite a lot of this lab loot. Hello. Funny weather we're having here, isn't it? Okay, we still got about 3 minutes. I'll wait and see. Until then, let's just roam around a little bit. See what we can see. There's a Starmie and a Staryu. Do they show... So, if you encounter a Pokemon, like if you see it on the map, do they show up as shiny? Or is it not until you go into the actual battle against them? Because, I mean, while we're waiting, I could easily just, you know, stroll around and see if a shiny pops up. I somehow suspect, though, that they wouldn't show up as a shiny until you enter the battle against them. Ooh. Malamar. In fact, what I could do... Like, we already know where one raid is waiting for us, but let's... Golisopod. Let's see if we can pop into some caves, and maybe there's some hidden raids. Because I think last time we encountered one that was in a cave that I wouldn't have seen from outside. It's not until you go to battle. Okay. I didn't want to fight. Watch it be shiny, though. I do like the shiny Dreadnought. It's obviously a reference to King Bowser. I mean, how could it not be, right? Level 18? No. This is crazy. These levels are so low compared to the levels you would see on the Crown Tundra. Those are wild. Especially that first guy, Peony, was his name? The former gym leader. Another Drud Dragon here. This stone looks, suspicious. But they don't have, like, the Mossy Rock and the Icy Rock, or Mossy Stone, Icy Stone, do they? Now, Glaceon, Leafeon, I believe they just evolved using the Ice and Leaf Stones. Which, initially, I don't like, because Pokemon has always been very consistent with keeping their evolution methods the same from game to game. Like even games where, like, say maybe trading might be hard to do, they still make trade evolutions trade only, let's say. Although, okay, that's not exactly true, because in Legends Arceus, you could still use a link cable item to evolve a trade Pokemon, but the fact that they turned Leafeon, Glaceon into just stone evolutions instead of level up at a certain spot. Your cat just came in and fell asleep on you? Is that how boring the stream is? I put your cat to sleep? I'm sorry. But, as far as giving the stones evolvability to the Pokemon now. I guess it's not that weird when I think... Oh, I have made it to Loop Lagoon now. Because... Let's say, for example... If you evolve a Cubone in the Alola region, it's like the atmosphere of Alola is what causes it to evolve into Alolan Marowak. I said Cubone, right? If you evolve it anywhere outside of Alola, it becomes regular Marowak, ground type. So it could be that just here in Galar, there's something in the atmosphere that allows the stones to interact with Eevee to get Leafeon and Glaceon. So, I mean, if I'm going to allow, in my own mind, logic to say that Alolan Raichu, Alolan Exeggutor, Alolan Marowak, if that all makes logical sense to me, then I guess I have to admit that it makes logical sense that stones could work in this region. Even though my timer's up, even though the purist in me says it shouldn't. Alright, time is up, we're heading back here. So, at this point, I'm going to ask once again, who in the chat wants to take on this next raid with me? Whoop, someone trying to ram me off the side of the road. They don't want me to get my Gigantamax elephantitis. Alright, so this one is 300 watts. 3-star, it looks like a Dubwool. That shouldn't be too bad. So at this point, I'm only seeing Sailor Pika still, so we're gonna jump in, and we'll check after this raid is done to see if anyone else wants to prepare for the third raid. After the third raid, I'm gonna go look for that cluster of mushrooms, and then we'll continue the other 3 raids after that. So, invite others. The link code. Do I gotta put it in again? Do I gotta do it every time? I don't want to do it every time. But if I have to, I guess I have to. Yes. Alright. Invite others. So again, we'll wait till about the 30-second mark, and then I'll start this battle. Dubwool. I guess, yeah, we should still stick with Copperajah. And I will Dynamax this time, as I said, just so we can see it. Plus, I could maybe add it into the intro. For I like to, if you've noticed, I sometimes update the intro to each episode based on what my current team looks like and stuff. I haven't updated it in a while, but I do want to update it to show the first time we got Gigantamax Garbodor. Oh, that rematch was something. You folks are going to see it eventually. I was so scared. So scared basically because I was like, I don't know. Will we survive the turn before we Dynamax? And, I mean, it turns out we did. Way better than I thought we were going to. But that moment of uncertainty, I was like, should I have Top Protect? Retrospect, I realized, no, I shouldn't, because that's going to keep it exciting. You know, not being able to defend against the first move, who knows what's going to happen? And I like that uncertainty because it kept me on the edge of my toes. Hopefully it did the same thing for everyone who's seen that thus far. Yeah, I think after this stream, to give 2 episodes per day, as I've been doing, I'll do the public release of episode... what's it? 45, I think? Let me see. No, it'll be 47. And then I actually got to edit the next few videos to get them ready. But episode 47 is the big rematch in the fairy type gym. So you'll see what I'm talking about as far as the Gigantamax goes. That was a fun rematch. Alright, we still got 30 seconds. I'm not seeing anyone else saying nothing in the chat just yet. But again, if you folks want to jump in on any of these raids today and help me get my Gigantamax Varuta the Copperajah, please feel free to do so. You can send me a friend request at my friend code pinned in the top message of the chat, and just let me know in the chat what your username, your YouTube username is, along with your in-game trainer name, so I know who to assign these bonus lab loot points to. Switch back over to here now. Alright, we've got our... Start this again. Alright, we've got our second raid ready. It is, I believe, a Dubwool. And once again, Sailor Pika / Angie is jumping in to help us with this one, bringing a Grapploct, it looked like. And I think, did I already say I think it's a Dubwool? I think it's a Dubwool. It is all, it's like weird that you don't get to see if it's shiny until after you've caught it. Because I remember seeing some footage of shiny Gyarados in one of these raids. But I guess that's because that was like a special event going on. Alright, so I've said I'm going to Dynamax in this fight just so we can see a standard Dynamax Varuta. Max Steel Spike, Max Quick, Max everything, Max this. We'll do the Steel Spike. So a level 3 raid, 3-star raid, this should have those weird shield protector thingies. I should consider getting like a multi-hit move brought into these max raids to try to break down the barriers quicker. So here is our standard Dynamax Copperajah. Very loud. Let's do this. Okay, Max Strike. Normal type. Ugh! Pikachu! Did you survive that? Oh, Focus Sash. Nice. Good job, Poppy. What happened there? All our speed fell. Good job. Lower its speed, too. Don't get desperate. Don't put your shields up yet. Lucha Mucha bulking up. Nice. Get your attack and defense going there. Let's see if I can do a good max Steel Spike. Come on, do some decent. It's alright. It's probably going to do the shield thing, though. What does this do? Oh, all of our defense goes up. I saw a counter. I was afraid that was double using that. None of these are multi-hit. Let's just show what Max Quake looks like. Why not? I've only got 3 turns of... Oh, it came after us, but we dodged that? Nice. How often do you dodge? Wait. So the double can paralyze? Interesting. Oh, here's our attack and defense. But I guess that works well with bulk up. Oh, here it goes. It's got 4 barriers of protection up. And it's going for Cotton Guard, boosting those defenses even more. It's going to try to prolong this fight. We only have 10 turns to get this done, but the rest is only turn 2. Ooh, 2 barriers down. Thanks, Wobbuffet. Good job. I mean, honestly, if you can hit with... I'm going to do Max Strike. Let's just see all the maxes. If you can hit this thing with a counter, that would be perfect. Talking to Wobbuffet, of course, here. Alright, this should be my last turn of Dynamax, though. Come on, break that barrier, somebody. So Double can get Thunder Wave, but looks like Limber is the ability to go with. No paralysis, but we miss the superpower. Max Strike does shatter the final barrier, though, and this should also lower its defenses nicely. I think it harshly lowers them. Yes. Okay, so now it's going to be weaker to our offensive attacks. Wobbuffet still pulling through as a good tank on our team. The anchor, and down we go. Am I worried, though? I don't know. I haven't seen anything too scary yet from this Dubwool. So its defenses are low. This should be a piece of cake from here on out, I think. How often can they... Oh, no! Oh, good. Nice high level. How often do they put up their shields? Okay, priority moves, I think, can now not be used. Battlefield got weird. Okay. Superpower, we do land. Lucha Mucha lands it. Takes down the Dubwool. Alright, let's try for the Pokeball. We've been doing good on catches so far. I know saying that jinxes it. So let's see what happens. And again, there's a potential for a shiny. But 3-star gives you some good item rewards regardless, so I'm kind of happy about that. But I want to do the 3rd raid to get the first cluster of max mushrooms. Then I got to go hunting for them. Can there be more than 1 max mushroom cluster available at a time, or do I have to get that first one before a second one will show up? Either way, I want to get it first, just for the sake of getting it. Standard, okay. Got some good rewards here. Rare Bone, Big Nugget. We got Sleep Talk, Focus Energy. Nice. Let's see what Dubwool says in the Pokedex. Dubwool, the sheep Pokemon. Its majestic horns are meant only to impress the opposite gender. They never see use in battle. Really? Interesting. No nickname. And yeah, Sailor Pika in the chat confirming that higher level raids is when they start using the shields. Alrighty. So that's going to end off that raid, and now let's go off and find our third one and take that one down. Okay, back over to scene number 2. So if anybody was here, let me just check something on the screen here. If anyone's here and wants to jump in on the next raid, I'm going to start I'm going to say 8-minute timer. 10 minutes was a little excessive. Let me know in the chat. First of all, send me a friend request on the Switch. My Switch code is in the pinned message in the chat. Send me a friend request on the Switch, and then drop your trainer name or your Switch name in the chat as well, so I know which YouTuber connects with which player name, and I know who to assign the lab loot rewards to. For example, Sailor Pika is now 2 for 2, so that's going to be 200 lab loot added to the collection. And I did do a little sleuthing into the whole Discord thingy. I'm pretty sure it says that I can assign like tags or nicknames to people, so that I can keep track of who has what points that way. But I still, again, once I set up the Discord server, we'll find out for sure. Okay, so first of all, let's put Dubwool where you belong, in the box. Got a couple. We actually got a lot of normal types today. Or no, we had that one from before. Never mind. And do we get a full heal after every raid battle? Looks like we do, unless did Varuta just not take a hit. Let me check the PP. Oh no, we don't get a full heal. Okay, it's just she just never took any hits yet. Okay, so I'm gonna again roam around, find the next max raid. That's a camp over there, I believe. Right outside the tower. Okay, let's look for the red beamers. Excuse me, everybody. I'm gonna cut through the forest because there could be some hidden in there. What if I found a mushroom along the way here and I'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. Look how clear it is here in the forest. Out on the beach, it's all overcast and junk. I don't want to fight anything. I want to leave these in... What? I don't want to fight anything. I don't want to fight Venipede. It did nothing to me. I could do plenty to it, but... I won't. We'll let it be. Yeah, so a week and a half until Scarlet Violet. I'm like, this looks like almost the beginnings of max mushrooms, doesn't it? These little guys here. I can't even see my own webcam. I got my other text window open. I wonder if that means that's where they would grow. I might just be reading the things a little too much. Yeah, where are these max raids at? I have a feeling we won't get all 6. Like, it's a bad feeling. I don't like that idea. I want to try to get all 6 done so I can get all the shrooms, so that the very next episode can start off with the max soup. So we'll hope for the best. I do know there's at least a couple more. Worst case scenario, well, I'm cutting back in. Interestingly enough, we've only done 2 max raids, and look what I find. A cluster of max mushrooms. So, we might not need to do 6 raids altogether. As soon as we do get enough raids, like every raid, I'm going to do a little search around the area and see if we can find the last max mushroom we need, because that gives us 2. Let me just double check. I don't know why I hopped off my bike. I don't know what the buttons do in this game anymore. Are they here? Yeah, we got 2 already. So 1 more, and we're good to go. But I do believe we're going to need to go after at least 1 more max raid to make that happen. So stay tuned. 2 Panchams started chasing you. They look like conjoined twins. Maybe they were. Catch it! It's a rare species. It's like a Weezing. A fighting type Weezing. So that is interesting, though, because what you had read, Sailor Pika, said that you needed 3 max raid battles to spawn a cluster. But I just got 1 and only 2. Strange, isn't it? Maybe I'm just lucky that way. The game wants me to move forward. The game knows I'm on a time limit to get to Scarlet and Violet. So like, let's throw him some advanced mushrooms. He needs them. He needs all the help he can get. He don't know what he's doing. Okay, I got about 3, let's say maybe 4 minutes until the next raid kicks off. What is this down here? Can I get down there? I don't think so. We're not going there anyways, though, because we got another raid here on the mountainside. And I guarantee, I haven't been doing any raids off screen. I like preserving all of our activity for the streams. Look how the water looks here. I kind of like that. It looks kind of simplistic, but kind of realistic, at least in a way, too. So this one we're looking at is a 3-star Orbeetle. Psychic Bug? Yeah, my Steel type would still be okay there. So Orbeetle, actually I'll leave this on screen. Orbeetle will be our next target. So if anybody in the chat would like to help join in on a max raid for an Orbeetle, I believe the shiny is amazing. Isn't it purple, I think? Let me know. Send me a friend request. Friend code is pinned at the top of the chat on my Switch. And, of course, the max raid code, which I'll be using, is there as well. Send me a friend request if you want to jump in. And then let me know in the chat what your Switch player name is, so I know who to add in. And we can all jump in and try to get a shiny purple Orbeetle. Is it shiny? Shiny purple? I want to do that. I want to Google. I want to find out. I want to see if it's just my love of purple not overwhelming my recollection, my senses. I believe I may have been right. That's what it's showing me. So if you want a potential shiny Orbeetle that's a nice purpley bluey, this could be the time to get it, if you don't already have one. I'm so far behind in this game, I know. I know I'm not going to have time for post-game before the new games come out. So, what might happen is I might continue post-game in this not as a live stream series. I'll just continue doing it on my own. But I'll still post videos of any highlights and such. But definitely as far as the live streaming goes for a Pokemon game, it's got to be Scarlet and Violet. Also, I'm going to be busy for the next little while because, again, there's something new starting up tomorrow. Hopefully. I think Wednesday at the latest. Excuse me. But all things going well, it's going to be tomorrow. Let's just say potential for another live stream series happening alongside this and then alongside Scarlet Violet. And I have to start working on Pikmin 2. That's all going to be pre-recorded. But with the announcement of an upcoming Pikmin 4 game, I need to get through the Pikmin series to get caught up to there. There's so much I got to do on the channel. Why have I been a slacker this whole time? Especially when it's fun to do, like, you know, games. Games are fun. Why was I so standoffish on it? I don't know. Sometimes you just don't have, like, the motivation to do certain things, I guess. That's going to be my excuse, I suppose. Okay, I'll dismiss that. But yeah, that was only 2 raises we did, right? Yeah. Alright, so it's been about 8 minutes. Give it a slight little bit more. Don't overload myself. Yeah, you're right. It's like nobody wants to do too much and burn themselves out. That's what I was saying about, like, I haven't made one of my Dotman comic books in a long time. It's because towards the end of the latest issue I put out, number 20, it was becoming so much work that I was putting on myself, and it was just me. Like, you know, I probably could have found people that would like to do, like, the penciling and the inking and stuff, but it's like I kind of liked doing it on my own because, like, they're my babies, they're my kids, so I didn't mind doing it. But the more quality I put into each successive issue, the longer it took to do, and then eventually I kind of burned myself out on it. I got all the ideas still up here. I've got hundreds of issues worth of ideas. It's just a matter of having the drive to do it, and the equipment, because the printer I was using currently does not work, so I would need to get another printer, and the one I got was, like, I think close to $1,000. Don't kind of have the cash to do that right now. Alright, let us prepare for an Orbeetle. Again, should I stick with Copperaja? Yeah, resisting both stabs. Makes sense. Okay, get the link code ready. 5432 9870. That is it, right? Yes. Alright, let's invite others. I'll switch back over to... I'll wait till about the minute, and then I'll switch back over. Alright, raid number 3. And what if this actually generates a mushroom? Maybe what you had read, what they meant to say was, at maximum, it takes 3 raids to generate mushrooms. I don't know. Maybe it's like you have a chance to get a mushroom cluster after 1 or 2 max raids, but maybe the 3rd one guarantees that you'll get one. And if that's true, well, let me think. The Bouffalante, did we do that one after the gym battle? Because I know we got the max soup. We, of course, got Gigantamax for our Garbodor. Went back to the fairy gym. I can't remember if we actually fought that Bouffalante before or after. Don't know. But either way, worst case scenario, it's only going to take 3 more battles at this point. If we can find enough raids. And if not, I got to find someone that can give me a wishing piece. Or am I even... Do I even have one? I don't think I do, because I remember I remember looking at one of the raid dens that didn't have a beam, and it didn't give me the option to toss in a wishing star, or wishing piece, whatever it's called. So, okay, so you say it was after the gym, so it probably was, that was the first of the 3 that we needed to do. Okay. Makes sense to me. I want to try to plant some flowers and get those plum blossoms today too. So in Pikmin Bloom, the flowers for this week, the big flowers, are blooming they're unblooming every 6 hours, and from day to night, from like midnight to noon, then noon to midnight, planting your regular petals is going to cause a different variety of large flowers to bloom based on previous community days. So I want to walk and bloom the flowers twice a day, just because, try to get as many unique flowers that I don't have yet. Alright, we have found our 3rd raid here, and I think we figured out, I must have done a raid after the fairy gym battle, and that was the first of the 3 we needed to do to cause a mushroom to show up. So, I mean, if that's the case, all we're looking at is, after this, 2 more raid battles to accomplish. But we're looking at one of the potential best shouting and shiny Pokemon. If we do get a shiny, this one is a nice bluish purple. I did just look it up on the Googles. It found... Oh, it frisks everybody? Which one doesn't have an item? Which one of our Pokemon doesn't... Wobbuffet. Wait. Is it... I don't know. I'm going to leave the Dynamax to someone else. Should I Bulldoze? I don't think so. Now... kind of concerned what this can do. We are resistant to both bug and... Ooh! Oh, I think those shields are coming up. What did you do, Sailor Pika? Oh, you set the shields already. That's alright. 5! It's gonna take forever. Quick! Pin Missile it. Now remember, I'm not healing in battles. Should I alter that? Based on these... max raids? I don't know. Ooh, Rock Tomb. If only the barriers weren't up, that would have been amazing. Who are you hitting? Leave me alone! He's trying to mess with my Steelephant. I'll just go... Since we're only going to break a shield, I'll stomp. Preserve the Iron Heads for later fights. Actually, I'm going to heal up after this. Oh, here we go. Come on, Dynamax Buster. Take them shields down. Does it still break only 1 per hit? Hello, Unknown Spike. Welcome to the stream today. We can use some extra help in the next few raids if you're interested. I believe we still have 2 more raids to do after this one. Max Flare. Break those shields. Only 2? It is still cool. We can still get a little damage through the shields, though. Wobbuffet! No! Well, it's only 1 knockout. We can handle this. We got this. Break that shield. Yes. Okay. Rock Tomb that, Mudbray. Go for that Rock Tomb again. Don't miss it. Defenses are way down. Come on. Oof. I mean, still. Shields are still down anyway. And the speed falls as well. Mudbray, hang in there. It's so hard to tell who it's attacking. I have to look to the top left to see, which I'm sure everyone's already well aware of. All right, Pyro Ball this thing, or Max Flare, sorry. Bam! All right, another Max Raid down. And you made the Sunlight strong, just in time for it to explode. Buster, busting loose over here. All right, I'm gonna catch it. Who knows? If I do, hopefully it's a nice purple. Wish me luck, everybody. And I wish luck to Sailor Pika as well. Because, again, you're the one that's taking us through these raid battles for the most part. 1, 2, 3. Come on, be shiny. I want purple. Not that I'm going to use it for anything. I mean, I've already got my team already selected already. It's not shiny, but still, Orbeetle's one of the ones in this generation that I really like. If my team wasn't so weak to rock, I would have liked to add it because it just looks so cool. Let's see what we got. Mago Berry, Quail, Big Mushroom, Psychic Fangs. Mando should be able to learn that, right? And Cosmic Power. All right, we've got Orbeetle, the 7-spot Pokemon. It's funny, it's called 7-spot, and Leddyba is the 5-star Pokemon. It emits psychic energy to observe and study what's around it, and what's around it can include things over 6 miles away. Give a nickname? No. And add it to the party? No. You're getting out of my party. Alright, so at this point, we're going to take another little bit of a break in real time, about, say, 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll come back with raid number 5 of the episode. Okay, switch back over to the scene. I'm going to give us 9 minutes on this one. So, if anyone else has shown up for the stream today, let me just double check here. It is public, okay. I was worried, did I actually make this a members only? But if anyone, member or non-member, wants to help out with some raids, you can send me a Switch friend request. My code is in the pinned message at the top of the chat. And if you do send a request, let me know in the chat what your Switch name is, so that I can assign lab loot points accordingly. Currently, Sailor Pika is at 3 assists, and that is, as a member, 200 lab loot per, so you're at 600 lab loot. Did I say raid 5? I think I was thinking in terms of how many to get to the next mushroom, but yeah, it's going to be like 4 total. Let's see how many people point that out in the chat that I messed up. Not in the chat, I mean the comments. And if they do, I ain't care. What I'm going to do, I'm going back to Honey House, to Mustardville. I want to go rest in the rester. There's the room you can rest in, right? You're getting tons of the lab loots, indeed. See, being a member pays off. Again, look, door's closed. Back door's open. What's going on here? I can use this. What do I like to do? Restore my Pokemon. And just think, so the lab loot I'm pointing out now, that's not even including the stuff that's already built up that I haven't shown publicly yet. I don't have my spreadsheet open right now, but you've already had a whole bunch saved up to begin with, so you should have plenty of lab loot available for jumping in on several of our Scarlet Violet adventures. Like I said, I still got to consider what the cost will be for redeeming. 500 might be a bit much. I was going to say, what happened to me? That's not my clothes. How many people are actually in there? That was freaky. Alright, let's find another raid. I love little Sandshrew. They're so cute. Kangaskhan are scary. Is there anything even up here? I don't think so. Move it, Kangaskhan. We only need 2 more raids to complete here. Unknown Spike says you're planning to answer the questions when you have time. Yeah, you don't need to answer them the moment like the episodes go up. Just like as long as the questions are answered. I would say I should actually clarify this in the episodes. Definitely as long as they're answered before I'm starting to take people. Or you know what? No. I'm going to say whenever someone gets the questions all answered, they're still going to get their points along the way, but then if they get every question of the day responded to by up to the finale, whenever they do get all the answers there, then they'll get the multiplier bonus of however many knockouts I've taken. So it could happen partway through the Scarlet Violet Let's Play. Who knows? But yeah, feel free to take your time on it. There's no like what I'm planning to do is assign the lab loot for each question answered as it's answered, and then I'll assign the multiplier when the person answers the final one of all the episodes. If that makes any sense. I'm trying to just ramble as I'm trying not to run into Pokemon here, but hopefully that makes a kind of sense. Alright, where might be another raid at? Is this the same tunnel we were just in? Look how fast the Pokemon changed. Oh, someone used a wishing piece. I'll check that in a bit. If they're still looking, we can maybe jump in and help that one. But I'm still going to give another... We have 5 minutes left on my timer here. See if I can find one more that's... Oh, there's one over here. So yeah, we'll stick to the ones that I can definitely see. And then maybe afterwards, if we don't have any more ourselves, I'll try to find someone who might be looking for help. So this next raid we're going to tackle, this will be our 4th one, is going to be a level 3 Rhydon. Okay, I might want to actually switch my Pokemon for that one. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Oh, I got to put you in here too. Wait. No! Back out of here. I got to put Orbeetle away. Not town map! Too much buttons. Too little reward. Okay, go to the boxes. A level 40 Orbeetle. A level 4 Beetle. But yeah, so as far as the raid goes, I'm going to switch over to my Drizzile. Switch Pokemon. And go with Slick. Even though he doesn't resist anything. Well, he doesn't... I was going to say, Varuda resists rock, but it's weak to ground. You think I'll like the Pokemon you send in next, says Sailor Pika? I'll look forward to seeing it. Alright, but I will put the link code in right now. I'm so excited to see how do we get to play with other people in the next game. That's going to be so sweet. Okay, code there, but I won't start the inviting just yet. Still got 3 minutes to wait. If anyone else shows up between now and 3 minutes, if you want to help us take on this raid battle, please do so. Send me a friend request at the switch code above, pinned in the top of the chat, and let me know in the chat your trainer name your switch name, so I know who to assign the lab loot points to. So, Unknown Spike, how long have you been a member? Because I'm wondering, because you're at the Mega Charizard Y, which is the step just before the Gigantamax Charizard. So I know Mariah Thompson also has the Gigantamax badge. So we might have 3 Gigantamax Charizard members of the channel very soon. Also, I've been talking about the Discord. So, Sailor Pika and Unknown Spike, you're both still okay if I make you moderators of the Discord, I hope? Because that's one of my initial plans. Like, once you guys connect in there, I'll give you the moderator, you know, capabilities, responsibilities, whatever you call it. And when I'm not around... Okay, you've been a member for 32 months, says Sailor Pika. 12, 24, 30... That's almost 3 years. 4 months away from the 3rd year completion. That's wild that I've had people supporting for this long. Am I just that good? No, I can't be. I must be humbler than that. I must not get a big head about stuff. I try not to, anyway. That's why I always find it weird when you got, you know, not putting myself in the same league, but, you know, actual celebrities that are, like, they get that big head and they're, like, above other people, or they think they are, and it's like, no, we're all humans. Come on, man. Okay, so Unknown Spike and Sailor Piggy, you both want to still moderate. Awesome stuff. I look forward to your assistance in that regard. Because, yeah, that was the problem I was having when I would log in after a while. 23 months. Oh, you are just a month away from the Gigantamax then, Unknown Spike. Cool. We're getting there. But yeah, like, I would log into the Discord, see a bunch of, like, you know, just call it adult material, and I'm like, that's not allowed on my, in my, content, let's say. I'm like, and since I can't be here every day to moderate that, that's why I had to just be like, okay, Discord, no, it's not working for us. But I think what I'm going to do, is there a way? I think there is. I think you can set a Discord to be by invite only, so random people can't just jump in on their own. I think I had initially set up that anyone could jump in, but I think that proved to be not the best practice. But having it by invite only, then people could be here for a stream or a video, and I can invite there. Oh, Unknown Spike, you're planning to start a channel up as well, eh? Starting to add some content? Sounds cool. As things go further on the channel, we all got to start looking at doing some, like, crossover co-op stuff. Like, to, you know, throw attention to every channel that's working together here. What if we made our own? Remember back in the day, they probably still have it, but, like, you know, Machinima had all these channels under their umbrella. What if we made, like, a Professor's Lab umbrella or something like that, and then a whole bunch of us working together? Alright, I think we're ready for this next raid. If you two are ready to jump in, I will invite the others, and that is now open for... My eye is twitching like crazy. I think I'll survive, though. Okay, that should be open for you folks to take a look-see, find my raid, and jump in to take on... Oh, this is actually good. It's bright sunlight. Oh, wait, that's not good. Unless we have solar beam. That would be helpful. What else would be... Well, powers up fire moves. I just noticed that because I'm like, well, my water pulse is not going to be great. Oh, you're going to start in the new year, January. Excellent. I'll look forward to it. I'm sure everybody else will as well. So, I'm just wondering, how soon can someone become like a partner with YouTube? Because I think you need a certain amount of views or hours watched or something like that to be able to, like, say, monetize your videos and such. So, I mean, hopefully you can get that as early as possible, because, you know, start earning a little bit of revenue through that. That would be nice. Code is in the chat. It's also on screen there, but I'll switch over to the bigger screen right now. But check the pinned message. The code is up there. 54329870, if you can't see it. Oh, we got a Blastoise coming in. We got 2 water types. If you don't get in yet, Unknown Spike, if you miss this one, I'm going to back out. We'll make sure we all get in together. Hoi. And let me just add you to our list of assistants for the day so we can make sure the lab loot is distributed accordingly. Unknown Spike, trainer name is Spiky. This will be your first assistants, and we got 4 now for Sailor Pika. We've still got a minute left. There you are. Alright, we're still going to give it till 30 seconds-ish. And then I'll confirm, and then we'll get this battle under the way. So we gotta remember, this thing is gonna put those shields up halfway through. I can see this having a 4, maybe 5 shield. Look at me acting like I know what I'm talking about. Now I've only done a few of these. Okay, let's get ready. So we have had Unknown Spike join us for this next raid battle. It's going to be a level 3 Rhydon. Start the battle. Let's get an extra person. It's going to be Wobbuffet, isn't it? We're going to get a Wobbuffet to help us. Let's see if I was correct. So I'm assuming, just based off of experience thus far, Rhydon is pretty defensive, so I'm going to imagine it's going to get a 5 barrier defense. Now, the weather is bright sun, which means Slick's Water Pulse will not be as great. But we got a Blastoise, we got Venusaur. Oh, we have a Crocodile. Or sorry, a Crocorock. Alright, so I'm going to allow Dynamax for someone else because I have a feeling we might see something pretty cool. I'm going to try to go for Tearful Look. As long as its shield doesn't go up, well, I mean, this might be it. With bright sunlight, Solar Beam fires off without needing to charge. Wait. Shelbert? Wait a minute. Is that the one that you got from back in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon during our Wi-Fi battling? And it's only got 3 barrier. That's cool. So Shelbert, the Blastoise. Shelbert! It's weird to see that name, though, because, of course, if anyone follows the channel, you know that Shelbert is my Squirtle's name. Oh, Crocorock, good job, man. Okay, Angie can Dynamax. Do we actually see the Gigantamax Shelbert? Let's find out. And it is the one I gave back in the day. If you're not familiar with the channel, some time ago... Ooh, not bad. Weakens it up for a nice... oh, no even... Maximize, Gigantamaximize, or Dynamaximize. Okay, I just got so flustered there. But I was giving out Pokemon as rewards for Wi-Fi battling, and one of them was a high-stat Squirtle named Shelbert, named after my Squirtle. And here we see him as a Blastoise here in the Galar region. Very nice. So hopefully one of you gets a shiny for that inclusion of one of my past gift Pokemon. I mean, I won't mind taking a shiny too, but if I don't get it, I'm not going to be brokenhearted over it. But now let's see. No shiny. Okay, we got Experience Candies, Dynamax, Amorite, Quailot Berry, Stardust. Ooh! So the TRs must be related somewhat to the typings of the Pokemon you've beaten. Earth Power and Spikes. Nice! Alright, so we're going to add Rhydon to our Pokedex. We're getting so many job Pokemon too here. Rhydon, the drill Pokemon. Protected by an armor-like hide, it is capable of living in molten lava of 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. No nickname. You're just a job Pokemon. Unknown Spikes ran away. But hopefully it wasn't a shiny and ran away, because that's double devastation. Alright, we have, I believe, one more raid to do, I think, to get the last cluster of max mushrooms. So we'll be back, folks, as soon as we find our 5th... Did I just break this? No, I think we're good. We find our final max raid of the day, or if I have miscounted, our next to last one. Stay tuned. Okay. Ran away. One. So I guess they all must go to 1 HP, presumably. Into the box you go. So we did pretty good. I've caught everyone so far. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 for the day. This would have been the 5th one, or the first one after the gym battle. So yeah, just one more raid should be what we need. Can I find one that we can access ourselves without a Wishy Star? I'm not going to start the timer just yet. I want to see if I can actually pinpoint a raid in question. Hi, Diglett. Yeah, thank you guys for helping out thus far. Because getting this Gigantamax Varuda is going to be pretty cool. If you guys see any of the beams too, let me know, because I might overlook it. Let's just take a stroll through the forest once again. You never know, maybe a mushroom has popped up here. I doubt it, though, based on what we've already figured out. I'm also trying to see if there's any hidden raids around here somewheres. It is still cool. Like, you know, this game, we're so close to the next generation, but obviously there's still many people playing this game, because look at them all running around here. I guess that shows the true staying power of Pokemon. Just, it never ends. But I do see a beam, unless it was your tent. Was it your tent? It might have been. Rats! I thought they were supposed to show up white. That looked red to me. Am I colorblind? Am I colorblind? I think I might be. I'll keep rolling around. Worst case scenario, like I said, I'll go find one of those Watt traders and see if he can give me a wishing deal. Because we got a lot of Watts from that dude. Actually, can we go talk to him? Is he here or at the other cave? Oh, I didn't even see this Choodle. Get out of my way. I like how big its mouth is, though. Its head is like 95% mouth. Is its brain in that little spike on top? Maybe. And what's funny, though, it does have that very distinct spike on its head, but given the name Choodle, it sounds more along the lines of, like, you know, using its mouth for battle. It could easily headbutt things. Okay, there's no dude here, sadly. I thought the guy that gives us digs for Watts was out here. I might have burned through all of our standard max raids. Choodle, stop it! If you're not going to shine, get out my way. I'm going to start my timer now. We're going to go for 9 minutes. So I think what I'll do, we'll do one more raid, which should spawn the final mushroom, and then I'll end off the stream by, you know, getting the max soup for Baruta. I just drove into a Whooper. I almost said Whopper. Let's go to Burger King, get a Whooper. That would be a perfect tie-in if Burger King and I almost said McDonald's. If Burger King and McDonald's ever wanted to do a tie-in together, worlds would collide. But if Burger King did a tie-in with Pokemon, calling it, you know, the Whooper Burger, I think would be genius. In fact, so genius, I should copyright that idea right now, trademark it, so that when Burger King and Pokemon inevitably go for that, then I'll get royalties on it. Sounds like a win-win for everybody except for the companies that actually put the work into it. A Whooper Whopper. There we go. One Whooper Whopper, please. Okay, where's the guy that sells me stuff? I want to buy a wishing thing. Wishing dealy, wishing whatever, bird. Even if we do find another raid. Look how easy they are to find, these Digglets. I'd still rather have a wishing piece on hand. I mean, it's not going to hurt to keep one in stock, right? I was going to find the man that sells the stuff. He ain't here. In fact, am I dumb? I think there is a guy right by Mustard Mansion. Little Rockruff is here too. Why am I not using my speed up? Well, the simple answer is I'm a dumb. I don't think of it. Alright, I can use it here because I believe this man... Oh, he just sells ingredients, doesn't he? You don't sell me what I'm looking for. You're useless to me, sir. But it's usually a dude in a green vest thingy. Whoa! In fact, I should do the smart thing. Check town map and see where certain people are. Is there literally nothing in the wetlands? Because this tells us everything. There's the ingredient seller, berry grocer. There is the Watt trader. Where is he at? There's Bike Lady. Bike Lady. I'm going to go back and investigate. What does the bike lady do? Does she give me the water capabilities of the Rotom bike? I gotta find every NPC that I see. Oh, okay, I need a bike that can run on water. Then she'll do something with it. Fair enough. Who are you? Watt Trader. Wishing Peace. Okay, let's get 5. Won't hurt to have that many on hand. I think everything else is good here. I like this though. You can spend your watts instead of Poke coins and stuff, and Paldean coins or Paldean coins. There's 5 minutes left on the timer, so once the time is up, I'll just find a spot and toss a Wishing Piece in, and we'll fight whatever happens to be in there for our final raid. So if anyone else is here watching the live stream and wants to jump in on one final max raid of the day, you can send me a friend request. My Switch code is at the top of the chat, pinned in the message. Let me know in the chat what your Switch name is so I know who to add as a friend to invite in for the next battle that we do, because we just need to do one more to get the last mushroom spawned up. Then I need to get the final max soup for our good old Varuta. I wonder, should we do a cave battle one, maybe? Mix things up a bit. Have we done a cave one yet? Whooper! Get this whopper off my screen. I got a YouTube notification. Check that in a little bit. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's Corfish. What do you think you're doing, Barrascuda? You're not actually coming after me. I can't get in there. How dare you? Look at this man flaunting his water bike. Oh, you can hit me from the water. That's cool. Oh, it's not even Barrascuda, it's just Aerocuda. Well, whatevers. We got the Wiggles. Oh, that's a high level, too. Compared to what we've seen. What else are we looking at? Yeah, I feel like we'll do a cave for our final one. Just to make it interesting. Maybe we'll go into Brawler's Cave. Or, well, it's no guarantee. As I say, we could do one here in the forest, because then the mushroom will spawn here. But they've said that the mushroom can spawn in a cave or forest. So yeah, there's no guarantee we'd be in the right spot anyhow. Remember when there was a raid on the top of the tower? That must have been an important one because it was doing the big super glow. Got 2 minutes and 30 left. Did that just come from this way? I feel like I did. I'm somewhat, maybe, learning the navigation of this. Wait! What the heck? There it is! But we only did 2. Alright, let's cut back again. Alright, I don't know if it's just my random luck or what, but, I mean, we only did 2 more max raids, and I happened upon this. That's our 3rd cluster. So we're going to head back. I'll just do that right now. We're going to do our town map taxi fly. Strange. Yeah, even Sailor Peak is confused. Sailor Peak is the one that looked up how to find or how to get the max mushrooms. And it told her that you had to do 3 max raids. But we've gotten 2 of them after only 2. I want to give max soup. Yep. Which one are we going to give max soup to? It's got to be Varuta. I could give it to Hefty. Like they said, you can give it max soup again to revert it back to just Dynamaxing. But I'm not going back. We're going to go forward, not upward. Varuta. Oh, no, upward, not forward. I don't know. I'm not an alien. Alright, 3 clusters. of course. Now, I think I want to do one more max raid. I've got wishing pieces stored up. And I want to see what Gigantamax Varuta looks like immediately. So what do you say? Sailor Pika, Unknown Spike. Let's head over here. I did off-screen pick up a couple wishing pieces. I said before, normally I don't like grabbing stuff off-screen, but I mean, just to speed things up, let's just do it. I feel like that one up there would be more important. I'm sure it doesn't matter, but let's just do that. Let's go up there. No attacking! Nice Jigglypuff! If only I didn't already have a Jigglypuff. I mean, I still wouldn't catch this one, because I already got my team selected. Varuta, don't worry. You could easily Iron Head this thing. So, since it seems like every Gigantamax has a species-specific attack, I think it has to be like the same type. For example, we saw that Hefty had G-Max Malodor, I believe it was. I'm assuming that we're going to see an amazing... Ooh. Is that a Diglett? No. We have an item here, though. Bottle of HP up. Nice. We also do see another Diglett here. Dada! I'm not your Dada. 17 more to find here. Another Galarica Twig. So we don't have any Farfetch'd. And these people are looking for someone to help. I guess maybe that doesn't matter. Alright. Anyway, so we'll do this. Let's get this last raid underway, and we'll jump back in as the raid begins. Okay. So again, obviously, I'm going to take the Dynamax on this one. It is a Salandit. You want to slam this one? Ah, that's not great for my Steel type. And it's got the weather boost of fire. I'm going to be crazy, though. I'm going to do it. I mean, I believe Iron Defense should turn into Max Guard. So we'll see how that goes. Put the code. 5432 9870. Okay, invite others. Now, watch me. Okay, I don't want to say anything in case anyone missed the live stream where we added Rangers, but we came close to something bad in that one. Let's hope that me using our Gigantamax Copperaja does not lead to something else bad here. But I mean, you guys have been so amazing helping me out with like super effective and stuff. I mean, Shelbert the Blastoise could make a comeback. Oh, I should have given Varuta some of the Dynamax candies. Oh well, I'll do that. I mean, assuming she lives this fight, I'll do that before the next gym battle. I don't know if I'll be streaming tonight. I'm feeling a little blech, as far as other episodes, but if so, that will be again usually about 9:30-ish Atlantic time. But I'm so itchy right now too. Okay, Blastoise is leading the pack for Angie. Woo. I'll try to do another one of our stream to get 3 episodes done tonight. But if you don't see me set an event, rest assured I probably passed out early. I did that last night too. Motorbike outside the house. I don't know if you've heard that or not. So just for consistency's sake, I'll stay here until like the 30 seconds again, then we'll jump in. And we'll see if me, what would you call it? My boldness, my stubbornness of wanting to use a steel type against a fire type is going to be our downfall, and we lose our second Gigantamax before we can even really use it in the gym battle. I still have to search all of Sirchester too and find out what other places, like I'm sure they've got different shops and probably clothing stores. And what kind of bug is that on my blind? It's nothing big. I'll probably survive. Okay, Copperaja, Blastoise, Dreadnought. I might even only have time just to Gigantamax, and then you guys knock this thing out, which I'd be okay with. Yeah, I said you had a feeling I fell asleep last night since I didn't stream. I laid down, passed out. It was like a crazy busy day at the Pokemon League. We had like almost 10 new players, new young kids coming in, and they were like, trying to keep track of them all was exhausting. And then I just I laid down for a nap, woke up partway into 9 o'clock, and I thought, I guess no stream tonight. All right, we are ready for our final battle. Now I'm kind of being a Taurus once again, which I mean I'm stubborn, and I want to use Gigantamax Copperajah immediately. But this is a Salandit that we're up against, Fire type. So I don't know how smart this is going to be. If it's a female though, then it could evolve into a Salazzle. Doesn't show you the gender yet either, I noticed, unless it does and I don't know. But I am taking the Gigantamax on this one. We got Max Quake. I could Max Guard. Let's go Max Quake. Or no, you know what? I want to see what the specific move looks like. Or no, I don't. Let's save that for the gym battle. Alright. Gigantamax Copperajah coming in here. Let's go! The Divine Beast herself is here. A very odd looking Dynamax. But I like it. It's cool. Look how huge it is! And smash. Nice. That shield's coming up right now. Garushia has made it to the live stream. Just a little too late to jump into some of these raids, however. Oh! But at least you get to see the glory of the Gigantamax Varuta. Critical Scald, breaking one of them barriers. Max Ooze. Careful, Dreadnought. Oh, Dreadnought wasn't healed from the last fight either. Does that always cause poison? Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Special attack raises. You can't poison me. I'm a steel type. Oh, wait, I was poisoned? Of course, corrosion is the ability of such things as Salandit, which allows them to poison steel types. Nice. Rock Polish. Good. Getting our defenses up. Excellent. We gotta love it. Max Quake. Break those barriers. Whoa! Whoa! We did break both of them. Alright, I set you guys up for a quick knockout. Take it out. Oh, wait a minute. What? I did extra damage? Alright. Good job, Varuta. Watch me don't get the catch now. But anyway, wishful or best thoughts forward. Wishful thinking. Let's see if we can actually get this and maybe get a shiny female. Isn't a shiny female Salazzle white? I think. I'm not sure about. I mean, that's asking way too much. Although we do get the catch. And again, folks in the chat, let me know, did you get a shiny once we check it? They take extra damage when the shields break. Okay, no shiny, but we got Heat Crash. That's basically, what is that, like sort of like a double edge, I believe. You take damage when you use it. And Blaze Kick. Nice. I gotta check some of these TRs and see what my team can learn. Alright, we now have Salandit, the toxic lizard Pokemon. This sneaky Pokemon will slink behind its prey and immobilize it with poisonous gas before the prey even realizes Salandit is there. No shiny for Sailor Pika. No shiny here either. But is it a female? That is the age-old question. Not that it really matters to me, because again, it's not joining the team. And it is female, though. Cool. So if we wanted to, we could get a Salazzle. Alright, but that is going to wrap things up for this episode. This Max Raid-centric Pokemon Shield episode thing. Unknown Spikes ran away again. Stop running, Pokemon. Get caught. Garushia says, you've probably already said, but am I going to get Scarlet and Violet? Should we tell them? Should we tell Garushia, folks? Should we break the news here? Should we confirm that, yes, we are going to get Scarlet and well, Violet specifically, and that the reason we are doing these Shield streams again is to get us through this main story to prepare for Violet? Nah, we'll leave it a surprise. We won't tell them just yet. Anyways, I want to say, folks, thank you for watching today's stream, and thank you for everyone who helped out, Unknown Spike and Sailor Pika. I gotta make sure and update the assistance that you've given me. That was 5 for Angie, 2 for Unknown Spike. That was it, right? No, we did actually, because you guys helped out with the bonus one too. So that's 6 and 3 for lab loot reward. So that is a total of, what is that, 1,200 lab loot for Sailor Pika and 600 for Unknown Spike. So once again, once the Discord is up and running, I'll update numbers accordingly. Alright, so that is it. I want to once again say thank you folks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed these max raid battles. And I know it's a little too late for me to say, let's do another one sometime with Scarlet and Violet at this point of recording, a week and a half away. But again, stay tuned. Answer questions of the day. Of course, the question of the day for today is, what is your most memorable max raid encounter or catch or battle or whatever? Did you get any, like, has anyone gotten, I'm sure someone has, but like a max stat shiny from any of these max raids? That would be awesome. But just let me know in the comments down below, and if you answer every question of the day up until the finale of this series, you'll get not just the lab loot points, which is 25 for non-members, 50 for members. You'll get a multiplier of 100 times how many of these knockout tokens I've taken by the end of this whole adventure. Which, with my skill, it's just going to be the one, right? But still, lab loot points times 100 ain't bad, and those lab loot points will be redeemable for such things as joining in on some Scarlet Violet adventures. Alright, but that's going to wrap things up. If you want to see some more content of the Professor Shield playthrough, and the fun of me trying to speak English the entire time, feel free to subscribe to the channel or join to become a member to gain extra lab loot and some more perks. You can also check the link in the playlist, link in the description to the playlist, or during the outro, to see all the episodes along the way thus far. You can also follow me on other social media, Instagram and Twitter, namely linked in the description. Alright, that is going to be it for today. Thank you folks again for hanging out, and for those of you who helped out, Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you in Professor Shield next time. I cannot talk when I don't think. I think that's kind of true of most people, though. Alright, let me save my game. Actually, let me disconnect from the intro net as well. So we now have Varuta, Gigantamaxable. Let me save up. So, yes, very, very big thanks to you folks for helping out. I gotta put that Salandit away. It's called the Fields of Honor. So, what do you say? Let's get the full team back together. So, Garushia, you haven't been here in quite a while, so I'll show you what the actual team is currently looking like. These are all, oops, these are all Pokemon I caught from the max raid, so these are all just like basically job Pokemon. But our full team, I believe, you know, I didn't pay attention. Do we get experience for max raids? Because Varuta didn't level up. I have a feeling that we don't gain experience, which I'm okay with. But of course, the starting Pokemon we had was Slick. Hefty, I think, was our... Well, Manda was our second edition. Hefty was our third, who is now Gigantamaxable. Varuta was the fourth member. We then added Rangers, the Phalanx, just because I don't know why. I really just like Phalanx. And the final one is good old Snom. Everyone loves Snom. So you're back on Sword yourself, trying to finish up the DLC before Violet. Excellent. You don't think there's EXP from the raids. I would have expected a level up for Varuta by now, so that's why it just kind of clued into me now. I'm like, there isn't experience from that, is there? But let me check all the items I got too. Well, I should probably go heal. I'm going to do that. I'm going to heal. And then I'm going to check my items. Well, I'm going to save before that. But we actually had a productive day. And still weird, though, that Sailor Pika's research into the max shrooms said that it takes 3 max raids to make 1 spawn. But I got 2 to spawn after only 2 max raids. 'Tis weird. And I still love how Colonel Mustard over here is playing the Wii. Or the Switch, sorry. Look. He's got it on his TV here. I love it. You can see like he's got the actual Joy-Cons too. Like, look at this. I love the little touches like that. Alright, what was I going to check? My items, right. I'm going to see just what all we picked up. We still got a lot of good stuff. Nope, save first. Save first. There's our team. What you read was a lie. I mean, maybe someone, well, obviously someone was mistaken because we've proven here that it's not 3 battles. DLC characters were so fun. Avery is like an interesting guy, yeah. Who else is DLC? Oh yeah, like, well, Captain Mustard here. He's pretty decent. Wikiberry. We can now edit online encyclopedic articles. We got Kelpsy, we got Yapapa. Look at all this stuff we picked up. I can't use the Firestone on anybody? What? That's crazy. So TMs, we got Blaze Kick, no one can learn it. Heat Crash. Ooh, Varuda. I don't think it would help its weaknesses though. She's weak to ground, fighting, fire. Heat Crash doesn't help there. Hefty can learn Spikes. Varuda can learn Earth Power, but it's special based. Psychic Fangs. Why can't Mando learn to bite things psychically? It's crazy. Electro Ball, no one can get. Reversal, Rangers already knows it. Muddy Water, again, that might be a decent move. Encore, Uproar. Da-da-da-da-da. And all just the kind of basic stuff. We got Rare Bone, Star Piece, Big Nugget, Comet Shard. What other Healy stuff? Elixir. Luxury Ball. We got more stuff here. Thick Club. The Luminous Moss. Choice Scarf actually is good too. Bright Powder. Snowball, Big Root. Protein. Blue Apricorn. It's a blue apricorn. It smells a bit like grass. What do the other ones smell like then? White apricorn. It doesn't smell like anything. Why do they have to specify the scent of these? Let's see the other. I don't know if I have. I don't think I have every color apricorn. Do I only have just the 2? Crackpot, Duskstone, Serious Mint, pink. It has a nice sweet scent. 3 twigs. And then blue, yeah, smells like grass. Oh, can you cook with the apricorns? I don't remember if I saw that. I just know this is the main ingredient. Maybe you can, I just haven't paid attention to it. Alright, but yeah, that's going to wrap things up. I have a supper waiting to go grab myself, so I think we're going to end our stream off here. But thanks again, folks, for hanging out. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for leading towards Gigantamax Varuta, which we'll be seeing again in the next live stream, which probably... I'm not going to say probably won't be tonight. May not be tonight, but if not, it'll be tomorrow. And if all goes well, stay tuned earlier in the day for another live stream, which I'm going to keep under wraps for now until such time as we see it happening. But anyway, that's enough of a tease. Professor Chaz is going to sign off. Thank you. Wait. Let's do this. Let's show you the camp, as we usually do. Alright, that's going to be it, though. So thanks again for hanging out, folks. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.